What is global warming? The global warming is one of the biggest environmental problems that we are facing for the last 20 years. The main reason for this is the consumption of fossil fuels. Melting glaciers caused due to global warming ends with rising sea levels, which in turn increases coastal erosion and elevates storm. As per NASA, the global average surface temperature rose 0.6 to 0.9 degrees Celsius, 1.1 to 1.6 degrees Fahrenheit, between 1906 and 2005. Temperatures are certain to go up further. Global warming is a vast and very important topic for our life. But today we will discuss 20 alarming global warming facts everyone need to know. By the end of 21st century, the sea levels will rise by 7 to 23 inches, according to an IPCC report made in 2007. This is mainly caused by the added water from melting land ice. Global warming is the result of an increase in the Earth's average surface temperature due to greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane. These gases are required for the presence of human life on Earth. However, global warming is happening due to the over-emittance of these gases. Emissions like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and other greenhouse gases will remain in the atmosphere for many years, making it impossible to eliminate global warming for several decades. Since 1880, the average temperature has risen by 1.4 Fahrenheit degrees. The last 2 decades of the 20th century have been hottest in the past 400 years, according to climate studies. The Arctic is one of the worst places to be affected by global warming. The Arctic ice is melting rapidly. By 2040 the region is expected to have a completely ice-free summer or even earlier. The Montana Glacier National Park has only 25 glaciers instead of 150 that were there in the year 1910. The glaciers in Montana's Glacier National Park are rapidly disappearing due to climate change. Due to global warming and pollution, coral reefs are suffering the worst bleaching with the highest dying record since 1980. Australia's Great Barrier Reef has suffered its most widespread coral bleaching on record. Global warming that is causing extreme weather changes has shown its implications in the way of forest fires, heat waves, and severe tropical storms throughout the world. There has been a tremendous increase in water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide and other greenhouse gases due to polluting substances emitted as a result of industrialization, pollution, deforestation. Humans are emitting more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, faster than the absorbing rates of plants and the oceans. Sea levels have risen about 7 inches in the last 100 years, which is more than the previous 2,000 years combined. The rising sea levels due to global warming could threaten the lives of people living along with the coastal areas. Melting of glaciers will cause sea levels to rise, on the one hand, and water shortages in areas that depend on natural sources of water on the other. More than 1 million species have become extinct due to disappearing habitats, ecosystems, acidic oceans, all caused due to global warming. Increasing temperatures will release more greenhouse gases, unlock methane, and cause more evaporation of water. The carbon dioxide levels in the 20th century have been highest in 650,000 years. Till 1950, the levels rose by 11% and recently the levels have risen by 40%. Human activities release around 37 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide per year. Due to the Industrial Revolution, the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas started on a massive scale. This not only increased greenhouse gases but was also responsible for large-scale deaths due to asthma and other respiratory diseases. By the year 2100, the average temperature will rise by 5.8 degrees as a result of global warming. Global warming is causing colder areas of the world to become hotter, thereby becoming more vulnerable to diseases. Global warming can lead to massive food and water shortages and has a life-threatening impact on wildlife. Many scientists have now pointed out that global warming is the biggest latent health threat of the 21st century. It is a problem that affects us all, from the young to the old and from the rich to the poor. All this means that this would give a steep rise to the death rates across the globe. It's undeniable. We are facing a global climate emergency, but there is hope. We can still slow global heating and dramatically lessen its impact. But without action, the conditions for living on Earth will get worse. March for change. Call for climate justice. A green future that benefits everyone. If we act now, there's a chance 2050 our hard work can help to deliver. A world with clean air powered by wind and sun. A world with more space for wildlife. A world ready for whatever comes next.